So today I'm gonna teach you how to probably get a girl to fall for you. Now lucky for you, you don't even have to do nothing crazy. You just have to fix this one thing that you've been doing. This one mistake that you've been making that is causing you a lot of problem, a lot of trouble, that's getting you ghosted. This one mistake is texting. You have to stop texting girls. A lot of y'all will ask me, well, what do I say to this girl? I got her Instagram, I got her Snapchat. How do I get this girl? Now, you get the girl by getting to know the girl, but you don't get to know the girl through text. Wait. You get about 5 to 10 messages max to get a girl on your program-ish. What do I mean by that? When I was texting girls trying to get to know them through text, I didn't do anything but bore these girls. And not only did I bore them, it was quite frankly boring myself. I knew it was boring. The fact that I was even trying to force a conversation, the fact that I didn't even know what to say, I knew that I wanted to create a good feeling. I wanted to create a feeling of we like each other. I wanted to create a boyfriend-girlfriend feeling. And I wanted to do that through text. And I didn't even realize that I was skipping a crucial step, right? A lot of the girls that I had got to like me, my girlfriends, my talking stages, I did that through talking to them, either in person, on FaceTime, or a phone call. What y'all are trying to do is y'all are trying to get a girl to like you through text message, when the key is to build a connection, to build a bond, to build a relationship with someone. And the quickest way to do that is through facial recognition and through voice recognition. I am going to connect with you way faster with you watching me on YouTube and you seeing me on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, because you know what I look like, you know what I sound like. I'm here. So today I'm going to tell you some of the steps I do to actually create that genuine connection, that genuine attraction, that genuine bond. And I have an ebook called The Art of Building Connection and Attraction. It's basically this into more detail. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more, just check out the ebook after. But we're just gonna walk by. It's gonna be a scenario, right? Let's say I stopped overthinking. I stopped holding myself back. I went to go approach a girl. It actually went very well. She actually gave me her number, right? What do I do next? What you're gonna do is you're gonna text her. When do you text her? When you're free. There's no time frame on when you should text a girl and when not to text a girl. How I do it, I would not text or reach out to this girl at all until I finish doing what I need to do. Why? Because I'm not texting her for no reason. I'm texting her to set up something. What do I want to set up? Well, I'm not necessarily trying to set up a date right away. I want to set up a phone call. This is why I want to set up a phone call. Voice recognition and facial recognition are the fastest. Now, personally, especially when I first get a girl's number, I'm not the FaceTime type. Although I don't mind FaceTime, something about having the phone right here or having her on speaker and I'm talking shit in her ear like this, it's just super intimate for me. And I just use it to my advantage. There's no right or wrong thing to do. I may text her when I'm out. Like I may be driving and I may text her like 7 o'clock when I'm winding down. You feel me? I'm listening to a podcast or whatever. I'm waiting on something. I text her like, yo, what's up, it's Vaughn. Right? I'm gonna wait for her response. I'm not gonna double text her and yo, because this is what we're doing right here. Yes, I tested the temperature. Yes, she was interested slightly enough to get her number, but that doesn't mean that I got her already. That's just the first step. You gotta get her number. Then the second step is she has to text you back. She has to text you back, because there's been times where I got a girl's number and I texted her and I didn't hear from her again. And I'm not gonna text her again, because if she was interested enough or found me attracted enough off rip, there's no need for me to reach out, double text, and call. No, I'm reaching out one time. Yo, it's Vaughn. She may be like, hey, what's up? Cool. Boom. I may ask her what she doing, or I may hit her with I don't really like to text. Now, I may ask her what she's doing, because what did I say earlier? I like to text girls to set things up. So if I text her, yo, what you doing? Or yo, what time you get off? Like if I met her at work, yo, what time you get off? Or yo, what you got planned for tonight? Or what you got going on right now? I'm asking this because I'm setting up a call ahead of time. Like I'm setting myself up. Like I'm not blindly doing anything. I'm not texting her trying to get to know her. I'm not trying to randomly start a conversation here. No, I have a goal of getting her on the phone. And in order to get her on the phone, I need to know that she's free. I'm not gonna say, yo, can we get on the phone? No, I'm gonna set shit up. I'm gonna see if she's busy first. Yo, what you doing? Oh, nothing. I just got home from work. All right, cool. Well, look, I don't really like texting. I really prefer to hear voices when I'm getting to know someone. You're gonna be free around 8 or 9? I'm gonna call you. Right? Somebody asked me, how do I be assertive when I'm flirting? Or how do I be assertive with a girl? Assertiveness to me, all it is because I'm not a super aggressive or a super assertive person. Assertiveness to me is just speaking up on what you want. It's just speak up on what you want. I want to get you on the phone, right? But I'm explaining to her why. This is communication. I don't like to text, or texting is boring. I like to get to know people over the phone, or I like to hear voices when I'm getting to know someone. Simple as that. Why? I told her why, what I wanted and why I wanted it. Then I asked her, are you free around hour time frame? Shout out to my brother, Young and Disciplined, YND. I heard him do this. Give an hour time frame. For me, it used to be 8 or 9 or 9 or 10. That was usually when I got home or got off of work. So it's not a specific time. You can call anytime within that hour. I would be like, I'm gonna call you. So I'm giving them an option. So I'm letting them know what time I'm gonna call them. And then I'm telling them that I'm going to call them. I'm not gonna say I want to call you, or can I call you? I'm gonna say, are you free around 9 or 10? I'm gonna call you when I get home, or I'm gonna call you when I get off work. And I'm gonna call her why, because I told her why I was gonna call her. I told her I don't like to text. I prefer to hear voices when I'm getting to know someone. So now she knows that I want to get on the phone. Why? So I can get to know her better. There's no need for any questions. Now the best thing about this is, if she's interested, she says cool, okay. If she's not interested, she doesn't respond. Or if she's not interested or comfortable, she may be like, I'm not really comfortable getting on the phone. Now, if you smooth like me, you can say something that I understand, or I look forward to getting you out your comfort zone.
Before we continue this video, if you're interested in improving your confidence, improving your conversation skills, meaning you're improving your flirting, your mouthpiece, and your ability to have deep conversations, if you want to improve on getting more girls and the ability to understand what women actually want, make sure you check out the first link in the description and check out all my available resources that I have for y'all. Enjoy the rest of the video.
For me, I'm not trying too hard. Every girl I wanted to get on the phone, I'm not gonna say every girl has gotten on the phone, but the girls that I want to get on the phone, they get on the phone. And the girls that try to give me that extra hassle, I'm not doing the extra work. You just don't like me enough. Now, there's some girls that you may have to work for it a little bit, but there's just too many girls out here to even put in the extra work. To do that when I know for a fact that there's a girl who will be like, okay, KK, heart the message. It's happened to me way too many times to know that I don't have to put in this work. So I want you to realize that if you have to put in extra work to get a girl on the phone, you don't have to put in extra work. She just doesn't think you're attractive. You need to put in that extra work to yourself, into your appearance, and into something. Because you shouldn't be putting that extra work into a girl, in my opinion, especially when there's 3 billion on this earth, right? So that's how I'm setting it up. That's how I'm getting a girl on the phone. And this is how I get a girl to fall for me, because once I get on the phone, it's just all about vibe. And I'm focusing on a good conversation, right? That's all I'm worried about. I'm not worried about her liking me. I'm not worried about, or anything like sex, whatever you want. Just know that the key to getting there is a good first conversation, a good vibe. And my goal was always a good first phone call. That's all I care about. I just want to make sure, I want to make her comfortable. Like, I want to make it comfortable for her to talk to me, and that's all I care about, right? And in order for me to get her comfortable, what I learned was you can get somebody comfortable just by getting them to talk about themselves, getting them to talk in general. A lot of people aren't comfortable talking to people because they don't know you, right? So it's on you to take lead, to take control, to have a conversation. Well, how do I have a conversation? I got plenty of videos on my channel. I have a playlist called Mastering Conversation, but I'm always talking about conversation because conversation has always been the key to me getting the girls that I wanted. Or once I get the girls that I wanted once I get them on the phone, conversation always allowed them to like me afterwards. So I emphasize it. So I get to know them. My goal is to always get them to, I just want to understand them. It's comprehension. When I'm talking to them and I'm asking them questions, I'm not just asking them questions here, what's your favorite color, where you from, what type of food you like. No, if I'm asking about what type of food you like, I want to understand what type of food you like, or why you like the food. If we're talking about food, we're talking about food, right? And then naturally we can pivot to, we'll talk about food, then we may go restaurants, right? And restaurants can lead to what dates, or what other dates you like. That can lead to fun activities. And fun activities can lead to hobbies you like, right? And it's not question, it's question, we going deep about each topic. And because you said something, it triggers something in my head to make a comment or ask a question about something. And now we pivoted to another conversation. And now the conversation is flowing so easily, you're easy to talk to. Now she's comfortable because you're easy to talk to. And because you're easy to talk to and y'all had a good conversation and you knew how to make her laugh because you were yourself, you weren't trying to crack a joke, but you weren't trying to be too perfect on the phone call. You was showing your own humor. You feel me? You was being yourself. You flirted because you weren't scared to actually flirt and speak up on the opportunities that present themselves. I don't want y'all trying to flirt on the phone. I want y'all to try to have a conversation, and when opportunities to flirt or pop up, I need you to be bold enough to say what you want to say. When I say bold, that don't mean take your pants off, I want to fuck you. Bold means this is an opportunity for me to show her that I'm interested. This is an opportunity for me to compliment her. This is an opportunity for me to throw a jab, to see like, oh yeah, we should go out. Let me take you. But you like what? You like fucking Maggiano's? Let me take you to Maggiano's. What you doing next week? Shit, we can go to Maggiano's. Like I wanted to do this phone call because I wanted to make sure you was cool, your vibe. But I really enjoy talking to you. I want to spend a little more time with you. God damn, I'm rizzing myself up. You see what I'm saying? It's like I'm telling them what I want. I'm telling them shit. It's the tone, it's the vibe, and she has nothing to worry about. Now I give her something to look forward to as far as something she likes to eat. And she's going on a date. Who knows when else she could have been on a date, but she's about to go on a date with somebody she can have a conversation with. A person, I got her to open up. I went deep now watch, so I got her to open up. I'm actually learning about her. If you're in the Patreon, you're in my Patreon, so you know everything I talk about as far as being attentive, raising her interest, keeping her interest. All that shit is in there. You know how to treat a girl. You know how to understand a girl. You know what I'm saying? You bought the ebook, so now you know how to make a genuine connection and create that traction a lot further. And now you can do this shit on command. You're well equipped. You're well equipped. And now one thing I do want to add, before y'all even ask a girl to take her out on a date, I recommend a phone call, because you can ask a girl to take a girl out on a date and you're texting her all the time, and it's gonna be easy for her to flick. There's no rapport there, and she doesn't feel comfortable enough to go out on a date with you. You haven't even made her comfortable enough to get her on the phone. So if you can get her on the phone and make her comfortable on the phone, chances are she will not flick on that date. I cannot remember a time where I got a girl on the phone, I set up a date, and it did not happen. If it did not happen, it's because me and that girl actually did not talk after that phone call or that second phone call. But if I was on the phone with a girl and I wanted to set up a date, I'm not even rushing a date. I'm talking, I'm getting to know her. I'm making sure that I want to take her out on a date. I'm making sure that our conversation is flowing. I'm making sure that this shit is not weird, this shit is not awkward. And later, I may call her again later, or I may talk to her again later. And she may tell me something. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I really enjoy talking to you. With you said your favorite restaurant, Maggiano's, right? Well, shit, I ain't been there in a minute. I want to take you there. Let's go. When you free? You free Saturday? 6? All right. What? You feel comfortable with me picking you up, or would you want to meet me here and I drive? Like, I ain't gonna lie. You too pretty to be driving. I would like you to be my passenger, but whatever you comfortable with. I'm making sure she's comfortable, but I'm still telling her shit. So, hopefully that video helps you out a little bit. I was just tired of y'all boys coming to me asking, what do I say over text? Is because, bro, y'all are wasting y'all time. Y'all wasting her time. Bruh, if you really want that girl, you gotta get a girl on the phone.